Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a Jasmine inspired hairstyle. And to start with, I have just made a part on the side of her head, and then I'm going to part down to her ear on each side. I'm going about a half an inch to an inch back from that part and just parting straight down to her ear. So after you have made those parts, now we're going to place this ribbon right over that part. And there are several different ways you can do this. We did it once where we braided it in, and I will put a picture at the end of the video for that. This time we are just going to place it here, and I'm going to make some little holders to hold it in place here on the sides. So to do that, I'm just going to grab a small section of her hair right here above her ear. You don't need very much hair at all. Alright, now I'm going to flip this inside out the same way I would with a topsy tail. I'm just going to stick my finger through the top of there. So I'm twisting it up, sticking it through, and pulling it inside out. So now that I have this little hole on top of that elastic, I'm going to thread the ribbon right through there. And that should help to hold this ribbon in place. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so I have this ribbon placed in these little holders on both sides of her head. This is what it looks like. And now I'm just going to have her hold the back of her hair up out of the way while I tie this ribbon underneath her head. If you just use a headband, you won't have to do this, but if you're using ribbon or a scarf, this is a good way to keep it underneath there. Alright, so that's secured under there with that elastic. She can let this hair down. And now I'm going to grab this hair that I left out in front and also this hair from the little holder and put it together. And I'm spraying it with a little bit of water so that we can keep the flyaways down. And then I'm going to smooth this out and twist it upwards. So I'm twisting up towards the top of her head, and I'm going to try to cover up this spot so it doesn't show. I'm just going to have her hold this side while I work on the other side and do the same thing over here. If you want more volume, you can rat this area before you do this. So I'm going to pull these twists together to the middle and just secure them with a rubber band. So after you get that first rubber band placed, you can just lift this twist up out of the way, and I'm going to section off a piece of hair right here underneath that twist. I'm going to add this ponytail from the twist in with this hair before I secure the elastic. These elastics that I'm using are made by Goody, and they're the smallest ones they have, and they are about perfect for her texture of hair. I only have to wrap them one time. So depending on if your hair is thick or thin, you may not be able to get away with that, but we just use one wrap of the elastic. And then I'm just going to pull on this hair from the ponytail a little bit in all directions, just for that little puff like Jasmine has. And then I'm going to come down for another section. You want to get everything smooth before you wrap the elastic. And you can adjust these. That one kind of went up higher. You can just kind of pull it down a little bit. And again, I'm just going to stretch out the hair just in the ponytail. You don't really want to grab this hair and pull it out, just the hair from the ponytail above. Alright, so for this last section, I'm just going to add all of the remaining hair in. Same thing, adjust the elastic where you want it, and then pull the hair out in the ponytail. And then depending on how long her hair is, you'll just need to go down the ponytail every couple of inches and add another elastic. And stretch the hair out as you're going.